Felix D, about my warm-ups for squatting. I'll just give you my general warm-up that I do in the morning. As just overall in the past, I never really warmed up ever. I think, you know, right now I'm gonna be 32 this year, so I think I just had a little bit of ego and like, oh, you know, whatever. What's the point of warming up? You know, I'm young, blah blah blah. I can still do this, do that. It's a waste of time, yada yada. And I never really made it a part of my routine until I decided I was gonna compete first, and I realized that doing not static warm-ups, but just dynamic warm-ups are, you know, it's important. It should be a part of everyone's routine, young or old, whatever. So every morning when I get to the gym, this is basically what I'll do. So first thing I'll do is I'll grab like a broomstick that we have at the gym, or just like a thin pole, and I'll try to do shoulder dislocates, just like this. I'll probably do about 10-15 reps, whatever I'm feeling like doing. And then I'll also take, I just showed you how to do that with this, with my power band, but I'll also do the same thing with the power band here. I'll take it, you know, the power band, I can grab it at different widths or whatever's most comfortable, and I'll do some shoulder dislocates. The next thing I'll do with the power band actually is more for the chest. I feel like it's a great way to get some pump in your chest and to really just get a little bit of a stretch in your chest as well. As I'll take it, I'll grab it at, you know, doesn't matter what width you grab it at, take it behind, and just maybe do about 10-20 reps, just to give a little bit of pump in the chest. And as you can see, you can grab closer if you need to, and you can, you know, these bands have a lot of tension that you can get, so you can, depending on your strength, how much stretch you want to get, you know, what you want to do, you can, you know, differ your width as you go about doing that. The next thing I do is something I learned from Alex Kang. He is IPF competitor. He is a USA IPF judge out in Maryland as well. And you know, some of these other warm-ups that I'm showing you guys are just things I've learned from other people, and just things I've seen from observing guys at the gym who are more experienced than me, and etc. Okay, so I'm not claiming any of these warm-ups as my own. The next thing I'll do is for my upper back, for tightness, for squatting. So I'll kind of just hold the power band. I'll hold the power band back here and hold it and get my wrist as close as possible to my shoulders. But this is, from what I understand, is to help for squatting, especially because I've decided to start to squat low bar, meaning the bar is a little bit lower. It's not as close to my neck as it normally was in the past. And this is how I actually grip my bar. So it kind of helps bring my shoulders and my wrists to make it more comfortable to be in that position when I grab the bar. Okay. The next thing I'll do is, I have one of these, they're just, again, it's a rubber band. I got them from Skills. It's called a mini band. You can get, you know, the Slingshot is really famous for having, for the, I think it's called the, Mark Bell made them, called the Hip Circle. You can buy that too for, I think it's like 20 bucks, not very expensive. And what I'll do with this is, come down, I'll put it around a little bit above my knee. And I will do, I call them just kind of crab walking, but I kind of just walk across the gym floor, you know, just maybe about 10-15 reps each way. I think they're called, you know, band pull aparts or whatever, but I call it crab walking just for my own for my own goofiness. And then I'll also do like forward crab walking with the band. So I'll slowly, and as I make each movement, I'll kind of try to squeeze my glute to get that to warm the glute up. The next thing I'll do with the power band around above my knee is I will just kick back and forth. I'll usually hold on to something to help with balance, and I'll do that on both sides, maybe about, you know, 10-15 reps, just straight forward, up and down, and that helps with stretching the hamstring, especially for me. And the next thing I'll do from after that is I will also do a kind of I don't know what you want to call it, but an angled dynamic stretch. So same thing, but I'll kind of keep the inside of my leg will be pointing outward, and I'll kind of kick up. Again, I'll do both sides. Ow. Just kick the wall. I'll do both sides and maybe about 10-15 reps for that. Okay? And usually I'm done with that band. After that, one thing I'll do after that is actually I'll do cat camel. This is something I picked up again from Alex Kang. Kind of just get on all fours, do the camel, do the cat. And when I do the cat, I really focus on stretching, kind of opening up my hips and kind of like pushing out and out. Okay, I'll do maybe about 10-15 reps of those. After that, I'll do what do you call them? They're called fire hydrants. So I'll do about 10 circles out, 10 circles out, and then I'll do about 10 circles in on each side of the leg. You can do those standing up as well, like this, like this, like this, same thing. Basically does the same movement, kind of loosens up the hip flexors, opens the hips overall. It helps kind of just, you know, grease that part of the leg up. And then afterwards, I'll do some bird dogs, and this is probably the last thing that I'll do. Same thing. Get on all fours, kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out, and that's it. That's basically my squat, basically my whole morning warm up for before any exercising that I'll do. You know, I might do some shoulder circles for if I'm going to be doing like overhead press, but basically I think the warm-up that I did will cover most body parts, most joints that are needed. Gets me ready for squatting, for deadlifting, and you know, I might throw in some foam rolling of the lower back as well before. That's about it. So hope you enjoyed the video, and again, let me know if you guys have any more requests or questions. Thank you.